And forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. And here's a look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's James in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the point. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Now here's Anthony. From deep, Trent. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Rebounded by the Bucks. Back to Anthony. Kuzma outside. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Doncic. This game he had 12.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Anthony. We saw him with 19 points his last outing, and that one is off. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis even a second.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Anthony. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Trent can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
James, good.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
And here is Anthony. It's hauled in by Doncic. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Doncic, another shot, rebounded by Anthony. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Turner. Launches a 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
And here is Hachimura, covered by Giannis. From deep, LeBron buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Anthony drives in. Floats it up for Giannis. Doncic with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The putback. Here's Reeves. Banked in off the glass. And Reeves.
What a save by Reeves. He saw what was happening ahead of time and was one step ahead of that play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And then for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. Dalton Knecht comes in for James. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Portis. Porter looking it over. Here's the screen. And the Bucks miss again. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Lakers leading by 5. We've got Rollins. He's out there with Porter. Bobby Porter's out there with Prince. And it's Livingston in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Reeves has got 5 now.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Outside Portis. 6 on the shot clock. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the inside. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back over to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Marcus Smart. Count the basket. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. Off target with his three. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Portis, the pass to Giannis. Trent with the wide open look. No good on the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to connect. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Connects. Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Centers checked in for Portis. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And here's James outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. James has got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 14. Anthony dishes to Turner. On the wing, Giannis. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
It's good on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Anthony can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Smart. LeBron outside. This one for 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Trent finds Kuzma. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. The jump hook, and yes, it's good. He's got 12.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader too.
From deep, James, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break, and it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, folks, direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And going back now to that first half, You could say things are going extremely well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Los Angeles. Going inside, Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor, 7 for 7.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the paint. Shot from 6. Rebounded by the Bucks. Anthony in the corner. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Kuzma's got 6.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Here's Reeves. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Turner. Nothing on the board. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Turner.
Well, this is the thing about Miles Turner. He's made himself into a complete player who can make plays for others.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And that one's good, James.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's Doncic. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Giannis against Hachimura. Out to Turner. Shot clock at 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's Ayton missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Giannis with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Reeves gets the bucket.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Giannis outside. Outside Turner. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Reeves, and he goes in for the dunk.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Anthony looking it over. Fires the 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Trent. Outside Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Hachimura.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Austin Reeves has been on display for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in its small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 30. Seth Curry.
Curry against Porter. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Brent staying alert and dishing the rock there.
Lakers leading by 22. Smart passes to LaRavia. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and it's LaRavia missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Shoots over Connect. Kuzma can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Curry. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee with the ball. Portis, a screen on Curry. To the middle. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first points of the game.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Laravia passes to Vanderbilt. Lakers passing it around. Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's Connect on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Back to Smart. Takes the 3. And it's Laravia missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Smart. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Connect. Here's Curry with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Seth Curry is one of the very few guys in the league that has that kind of range.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Here's Laravia. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against Milwaukee.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Austin Reeves.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Smart misses. Rollins the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Down low, Porter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Laravia. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game Austin Reed.